Hi, my name's Stuart Robinson, and I play in a band called Gnarkats. So I've been playing drums for pretty much 10 years now. Um, so I wanted a drum kit, and my parents, obviously rightfully so, were like, I don't want to deal with the noise and the space of this. So they got me guitar lessons, and I rarely went. I distinctly remember playing Halo 2 and my mum trying to get me to go to the guitar lesson, and I was like, no, I'm in the middle of Halo 2, which was obviously more important. And then eventually got an electric kit, played that for a bit, but they're just a different thing. They're not the same. So sort of actually didn't play for ages, and then finally got a real acoustic kit up in the roof space to probably the neighbours' delight, and then played a bunch once I got the real thing. Yeah. The first song I played was a song by The Script. I want to say it's that like Break Even song. I don't even know. It's like I think it's called Break Even, or it'll be something to do with heartbreak. I remember playing it on the electric kit in the living room and inviting my parents to watch me play it. So that was probably amazing for everyone involved. First real band I was in briefly was a band called Harrison Tweed, and they were from Newry. I had a friend from school, from college, who was from Newry, and their drummer dropped out and they had some gigs. So I ended up playing with them, played Van Tassel with them years and years ago. It was mental. There was some fun times with that. And then we played a gig down in Warren Point, and the stage was so small. So it was like me on the stage, and then the kick drum, and then I had to make the legs really long because it was off the. We had to get like stools to prop up the kick drum because the stage was so small. But yeah, those were good times. So my favourite drummer would be Keith Moon from The Who. Not even he's good. He's not great technically, but I think he sums up in my mind what the ideal drummer is personality wise. He's just mental, blowing up stages, driving cars into pools. I always liked that when I was younger. Just that sort of larger than life persona. But more technically, I would like Mitch Mitchell, who did stuff with Jimi Hendrix. And then I would have to mention Travis Barker because I was just a huge Blink-182 fan, and that definitely had some effect on me. The best gig would have to be one of our Donegan's gigs, which is a bar in Bangor that we play like a couple of times a year, usually around Christmas, because me and Lewis are from Bangor. And one time we played and just we were wrapping up with our last song, and everyone in the crowd was like singing along, and it was like the first time where it properly clicked, where like there's like a crowd of people singing like something that we had wrote, and like I was like, oh, this is like class. And then yeah, it's just it was a great feeling, and it was like it's not even like it was like just a wee small bar, and we were in the corner. It's not like a mad setup or anything, but you just get like good enough crowd down. That's all that really matters. And then I would have to give a wee shout out to when we played. What was it? We played like Elmwood Hall and ended up supporting Mojo Fury. Was it? Yeah, it was. But this is years ago. But that was just like that was the first like cool one where I was like, oh, really like Mojo and like love Mike and all that. And I think we recorded our first EP with Mike as well. So it was like, oh, this is cool. Like, Kieran recommended us to play it, and I was like, oh, that's nice. So that was good. We got booked for Hilden Brewery Festival thing, and we were like, this is class. This is good. It was like one earlier on, so we were like, it was a good few years ago. We're like, this is good. This will be class. Rocked up. It just was not our scene, and like we'd get like, these drunk middle-aged women coming up and requesting us to play like Kasabian or something. We're like, we're not a cover band. Like. So, but that like it was more funny. That was just funny because we're just getting requests all the time. And we're just like, no, we're just here to play our set. So, but we got free beer, and it was good fun. I think it it is like I can just switch off my brain and just do it. And this maybe sounds pretty braggy, but like drums to me is easy now, so it's fun because it's like I can just do whatever I want. Like if I want to mix up, which I usually do, I just sort of play slightly different stuff just to keep it fresh for like songs because I don't want to play the same stuff all the time. But like I don't have to worry if I just want to do a random fill or a wee drum solo. It just you just go and you find it. You just find it. I'm never really thinking. I'm just doing it. But yeah, it's just good. Although, like I said earlier, I wish I was a guitarist so I don't have to carry around so much stuff.